Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would do a little video on the new Benefit Cheekleader Bronze Squad, which I'm super excited about. I got this recently. Just gotta have some coffee. I got this recently when I went into Benefit to pick up the Hoola bronzer, and I had seen this on another YouTuber's channel and I was like, oh, it's beautiful. So when we look inside, ooh, it's got this little thing in here just to give you some ideas. I'll go back in now. There we go. So in here, this comes with a brush, which I've dropped on the floor. This is Coralista. I have used this a bit, so the word has kind of worn off a little bit. We've got the traditional Hoola, new Hoola Caramel, which I'm super excited to show you. We've got Cookie, which is a stunning limited edition highlighter, and we've got Gold Rush, which is stunning. So we're going to get started with this, but before that, obviously I'm going to do my base, and I thought I would use today the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation and Concealer in 00B Light. So I have seen this on so many YouTube channels, mostly of American girls or girls from Canada who have access to Milani a lot easier. We don't, but it is available on Beauty Bay, and if you're in Westfield, it is available in Beauty Base as well. So I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks. I'm still like not sure how much of this I'm supposed to use. It's a little bit more yellow than I would like. Also, they didn't have a tester of all the colours, which I was kind of like a bit annoyed about. They only had the darker colours out to test. Also, the shade range, it's not great. This is the second lightest, and usually in foundations I would never go for the second lightest or even the lightest. I would usually be kind of like almost halfway in with my shade. But this is just so dark. So yeah, this is kind of like, I don't know, the girl in the shop called it grey toned. I think it's 100% yellow toned. Like, look at me. I look like I'm wearing a mask. Yeah, it's yellow toned foundation. I do tend to prefer a pink undertone foundation, but my skin has been acting the absolute maggot recently and has been super oily all down my nose and super dry on my cheeks, and I know that this one got quite, like, it has a big following, so I thought I would give it a go. It's $12.95 in Beauty Base. I'm not sure how much it is on Beauty Bay, and yeah, it's I haven't decided if I like it yet. This is my second time giving it a go. Maybe I've used too much, we shall see. I'm waiting to see if it kind of dries. It's very wet looking. And again, like, maybe I've used too much. Maybe I should use a bigger sponge. Blend it down my neck. I look like an alien. Okay, so it doesn't blend into my hairline very well, so I'm going to use my foundation blending brush. Just the Primark foundation brush. Just going to blend that into my hairline, into my ears. I feel like this is kind of wiping it off. Actually, no, it's blending nicely. Oh wow, can you see that? Okay, so now that it's blended-ish, I'm going to grab a different beauty blending sponge. This one's kind of dirty. I'm going to spritz it up, and then I'm going to grab my concealer. So, ooh, I just moved the camera. Okay, so foundation is on, and I'm going to go in with my Catrice Camouflage Concealer, which I use every time. Go under my eyes. actually, they're almost the same colour, which is quite interesting. Go down my nose and on my chin. And I'm going to use the Fresh Beauty blender that's just spritzed with some primer water. I actually forgot to prime. Prime eyelid. Ooh. Under we go. Oh, at least it looks okay. There we go, that's better. Ooh, I'm not sure about the side lighting. No, it's okay, it's okay. So now I'm going to go in and set this with my Catrice Primavine Mattifying Powder. Definitely on the hunt for a new powder. Give me your suggestions. I'm just going to go in. So this foundation definitely feels quite wet, which is a bit like concerning considering I want something for like oily skin. This feels very sticky. Although I did wear it the other day and I was impressed that it didn't move. It does say, it claims to be medium to full coverage, lightweight oil-free formula, long wearing, water resistant and sweat proof. Sweat proof is what sold me because I have such a sweaty upper lip all the time, especially on the tube. It drives me insane. So I always like bake my upper lip and my nose and it does nothing. So I'm hoping that this foundation is going to save my life. I'm hoping. And that looks pretty good, pretty baked. There we go. So I'm going to just go and do my eyebrows. I'm going to do them off camera because I'm going to use the same stuff that I always use. So back in a sec. I'm back. Okay, eyebrows are on. And now I'm going to start off with the Cheekleader's palette. So these are my face brushes. I think I might need a new bronzer brush that's a bit big. This one's my powder, blush, and contour bronzer. So I'm going to start off with my contour bronzer. Here we go. I'm going with this beautiful piece. I am going to start with the Hoola Caramel. So like, look how pigmented that is. So stunning. It's probably a little bit warm for me, but so right where your natural kind of dents are underneath your cheekbones is where I'm going to blend. So that is literally like 2 lines of sideburns right now. So I'm going to blend that out in a second. I'm going to use the Hoola Caramel again down the side of my nose. Very gently. Why does this light look so yellow? Okay, so now I'm going to start blending this out. So kind of blend it up into my temple. And same here. Ooh, this side is a bit darker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. So now I'm going to go in with the traditional Hoola bronzer. I'm going to kind of dab it on. Get any excess off. I'm going to go in on my temples. Really lightly. See, I just feel like traditional Hoola for me, for a contour, for a bronzer it's lovely. For a contour it's just a little bit too light. I like my cheekbones to be popping. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab the traditional Hoola. Ooh, you see that little line? I'm gonna just blend this out. It blends so nicely. I'm gonna fix that hairline of mine. I'm gonna try and relax my forehead. Blend it into those lines. There we go. And I'm gonna get some more traditional hula. And I'm gonna just blend it up here. And here. And again, normal hula. And I'm gonna go under my jawbone to give the illusion of a more defined jaw. And don't worry, I know you're probably thinking, girl, your cheeks are just just orange. But actually, I'm gonna get some blush now. So I'm gonna go in with the Coralista. This little one. I'm gonna get a good bit of this on my brush because I like a good pink cheek. And I'm really just gonna blend that out. Oh yeah. Why does this look yellow? Does this look yellow? I think this lighting is better. Okay, so really just going in with that Coralista. I'm using like so much of it because I just love my rosy cheeks. And also, you see the way it kind of blends into the contour then and the bronze? And just gives you this like gorgeous sheen. Stunning. And it makes you not look like you have sideburns. So perfect, that is my blush done. And now I'm going to grab my highlighting brush. So I haven't actually tried the Gold Rush yet. I think the top of this is shimmery, and then once you kind of wear it down, it's more of a blush. So I'm going to give it a little swatch it. Yeah, it's definitely pink. It's pretty. It's pretty. But for today, I'm going to use Cookie. This little beauty right here. I think Benefit would be crazy not to release this as a single highlighter. Look at that. Look at that. It is to die for. It's blinding. It's everything you want in a highlighter. Oh! I'm shook. I love. Also, if anyone has ever used a Benefit foundation, let me know, because I've never used it, but it seems like the kind of, you know, no makeup. But then they come out with like stuff like this and I'm like shook. So look at this. I just want to highlight all day with this bad boy. I could just keep going forever. So now I'm just going to pop a little bit on my brow bone. Ooh, yeah. I recently rediscovered this lovely highlighter brush. This is actually from Beautifully Disney, which is like Disney's makeup brand that they tried to release in the parks a few years ago, and I bought it in the outlet store in the Orlando outlets, and I was like, ooh, this brush. The rest of the stuff was kind of crap, but this brush. And there is a beautiful blush brush as well, which I just use the life out of. So there we go, we've got our highlighted face, and I'm just gonna finish it off with some interesting bits. So let's see, what will I use? I think I'm just gonna pop on a mascara. I'm not gonna do an eye look today. Using, of course, Benefit Roller Lash. I just got a mini one free when I bought a full-size one recently. So I'm going to use that first. Just use it up. I'm kind of loving the no eyeliner look these days, which is so weird for me. I'm an eyeliner fiend. Which you know if you know me personally. There's one eye. Only thing about these mini ones is I feel like the brush is kind of too short. Because I'm kind of like stabbing myself in the eye with the like handle. But, you know, it's cheaper or slash free if you get it with the set. So, can't complain. Oh no, clump. Ooh. There we go. Super, and let me see what I'm gonna do with my lips. So I'm gonna use my ColourPop Snow White Red lipstick. Boom, I'm gonna pop this on. There we go. This is the finished look, guys. So I am kind of obsessed with this lipstick. It's just like, it's creamy, it's moisturizing. I literally could wear this lipstick every day of my life. I really want to get the new Villains collection that has just came out. All the lipsticks are just a dream. Just realizing it's not blended properly. There we go. Yeah, I love it. I really, really love this Luxe lipstick. I am not usually like a creamy lipstick type of gal. I usually go for a more matte finish, purely for like the ease of it. Like, you know, you can eat your dinner with a matte lipstick or with especially with a liquid lipstick, and it won't go anywhere. Whereas this, like, you are going to have to reapply it. I would suggest using a lip liner. I didn't use a lip liner right here because I don't have one at the moment. I've lost my red lip liner and I need to find it. Or buy a new one. But here we go. This is the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been helpful. And if you have enjoyed, please give me a like down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, my pretty perfect mess. Thank you.